What's going on, everybody? Adi84 here, Wicked Bricksters, and we're going to do our update of Henryville this week. They seem to be a little late because I've been doing a lot of work on Mondays, and I want to kind of get that in for the update. But let's go through the city, and I'll show you what's been updated. All right, so I went ahead and I finally cleaned up some of the mess that was right here, because we are on page 6 now of the assembly square, so we're getting there, so we're almost there. That looks a lot better. Camera's a little smudged. So over here we actually moved the marina down a few inches to accommodate the road right here, so you can actually drive. And this was kind of up there, but I got one of these T roads, and actually I replaced all 4 roads here. I think just 3 of them actually, with the newer ones, and I just put my old ones aside because I'm going to be using those basically when I do the new section of town. But we got the pet shop and coffee shop up, which is pretty cool. We also got the toy store. So these are the 3-in-1 modulars, which are really, really cool. But the only thing that sucks about them, so the good thing is the roofs come off, so they can, like, you can get inside. What I don't like about them, they have no backs, if you can kind of see around here. So I either have to make backs, or I think for the toy store, I think I'm just going to buy another toy store and make them back to back to kind of complete the building and kind of make the apartment upstairs a lot bigger. So right now it's just a bed. I can actually put a kitchen in there. And I might do the same for these over here, since there's apartments over here. You can't get to the apartment from the other side. There's no stairs either. So that's going to be a process. We're going to do a project for those, I think. I think I might just buy 2 more sets of those and kind of figure it out how to make it work. Because I really like the idea of how these are all, you know, even though you have to go through one building, one like business to get to the other one, they're all kind of, makes more sense. So we are on bag 6. Let's see how this is going. Come on. So that means we have just the top floor right there to put on, which we're going to put on. This week we'll build that. And then assembly square will be complete. Those construction workers can finally move on to the corner garage or the diner, which is still in construction. Nothing's really changed over here. This is all the same. We rebuilt the medical center with a removable roof, so you can actually pop that roof off if you want, which is really cool. It's basically a mock, but it's basically based after the original medical center that came out in 1989. And what I did was I just modified it. It had a 2nd level, which you couldn't get to, so I just decided to get rid of the 2nd level, build it up a little bit, and put a removable roof on it. So that's basically what I did. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I think it works cool. And that's when we talked last week about we took part of the airport to build those 2 buildings. We'll move the fire station and move the medical center over there, which I think fits in a lot nicer over here than having those buildings over here. I think that works out really well. So we went ahead and we ordered the roller coaster, and the roller coaster is actually going to go right there. We already established it. It's going to go there. It's done. And I'm going to make it Star Wars theme. Fill the rest of this in. We ordered the Disney Castle, and we ordered the Disney train station and the haunted house. So what are we going to do with the theme park? Well, I'm not going to touch any of this, I don't think. I am going to fill this in right here and give this back to the theme park. Make the monorail line straight, and it's actually going to go around the entire theme park, come back around, and either go down the street with a wide joint right there back to the airport, or it's going to come around this way. I think it's going to go this way. So it's going to come around. When it gets to the roller coaster, come back, take a right, wide joint there. So basically it can be in a circuit. So it'll just go, hit the airport, come back around, go around the theme park. The station for the monorail for the theme park will be somewhere in this vicinity right here. And I think you might be able to get right off the monorail and go into the theme park. So the train station for Lego, let's back up a little bit. It's gonna go somewhere right here. I'm gonna rise it, just like real Disney, and I'm gonna put the tracks completely around the entire park. And it's gonna come back up here. The monorail is gonna run alongside of it, like so. And so the monorail is going to be basically to get to the parking garage and to the airport. and some of the hotels we're going to be building. The train is just for a theme park. It's inside the theme park, so it's only for people inside there. And we're going to have like the castle is going to go somewhere here. We're going to move the race car and some of the pirate stuff. It's going to kind of go this way and this way. The castle is going to be there, raised. And then the train station here. The haunted house is probably going to go where we're filling in the space right there, which works out nice. And then the rest of this will be part of the city. We will be getting a train. The train will be running below the city, right here, so you can actually look down into it. When it gets to where that street is, it will turn into a tunnel, and it will be a subway. A stop will be at there'll be a stop under here, so you'll be able to go down and walk underneath it. And then it's going to turn somewhere under the city, and then it's just going to be, I guess, it's going to come back up, and it's going to run alongside of the tracks for the amusement park, but there'll be a little wall between them, and below the monorail tracks, and that's going to go all the way around. And those tracks will go into some kind of mountain we're going to be building over here. It might go, the train might actually go up, and it might actually have another layer, and these might be like a mountain area, and the train might just run right in the mountains and come back down into the city, and then onward wherever we go. So there's a lot changing in the amusement park. I don't want to move too much stuff here because I like the placement of everything, and I already get a home for the roller coaster. I think it's going to work out great, and I think the way I left this to be gray, I might just swap the gray right there with a green and make that the concourse and keep it all the way it is, which I think is going to work out good. So I'm kind of thinking ahead about how I'm going to get the train and stuff. I have to order more monorail track, a lot of it to continue going around the way I want it to. And then I think I'm going to hold all on that because I don't know if I want to make it go all the way to the front of the amusement park or just cut through the middle. I'll figure that out. And obviously when I get the train's not going to have a lot of track, so I have to buy some track for that. So I want to see how that lays out. But, so these are a couple more expenses. It's going to be mostly track expenses after this. I spent a lot on the castle, which is going to be retiring pretty soon, and the haunted house, which I'm not quite sure the status of that, but it's a really cool piece. And the train station, which who knows, might retire soon too. So basically that's the update of Henryville. Hope you like this. Please subscribe, leave your comments. If you have any suggestions, let me know. We still have the rest of the diner to build, the corner garage to build, and we ordered the bookstore. I don't know when that's going to come. So whenever that comes, we'll stop building those little by little. The city's coming together. We're getting there. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.